Hey there from Anguilla, or what's the other way it said?
Anguilla.
Anguilla.
Good morning from Anguilla.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The sun is shining.
Okay, so I'm having coffee. I'm having my latte this morning. Tammy's having iced coffee. We're at a spot called Roy's down on the coastline, obviously, looking out at a beautiful beach and, believe it or not, a cruise ship, which is interesting.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to show you the beach.
Even though cruise ships don't necessarily, well, they don't stop here in Anguilla. It's kind of
Sorry, ladies.
St. Martin.
Oh, we're back. Our breakfast is here.
Yay.
I have your lobster omelet with some Johnny cakes. I got lobster omelet with Johnny cakes. And here you can marry your pancakes with some crispy bacon.
And being the typical American, I'm eating pancakes.
And I'm having
Thank you.
lobster omelet. Oh my God, this is lobster omelet. It has Johnny cakes, which I probably should not eat because I'm still trying to stay on my eating habits. You know, I don't go on vacation to gain weight.
There's protein in the eggs.
Yeah, I got protein in my eggs and protein in my lobster.
That's a
It's
lot
a
of Swiss
big
cheese,
old
though.
piece of lobster. Hold on. Hold my mic for me before I drop the mic. Girl.
Again, nothing special about what I'm having.
Look at that big old piece of lobster. So that is my omelet. Not too huge. Whoa, we don't want to lose that.
So let's talk a little bit about what we found
And they're
out
Johnny cakes.
so far. We arrived on Wednesday. Today is Friday. Yesterday was a rainy day for a portion of the island, depending on where you were. Yes, it can rain on one side, not on the other.
It did last night.
And I had some tummy issues. Tammy had some tummy issues. Anything you need to know?
Don't drink the water.
Can't drink the water here.
First place, I think we've been spoiled, so it's a little inconvenient for us. And a little kind of throws us off a little bit, but you cannot drink the water. Don't rinse your food with the water. The water is not safe to consume. So we have lots of bottles of water at the place.
Yeah, we've gotten used to not having to deal with that. So it was a little bit of an inconvenience and a little bit of a surprise. But Anguilla is not one of the more traveled islands. And so December to April is actually their high season. And I don't know if you can see behind us.
There's no people here hardly.
We're the only ones here having breakfast this morning. So not a very high travel, high tourist area. Now, there are parts of Anguilla that are heavily visited, and those are, you know, the wonderful villas. A lot of what you'll see in the travel and leisure types of publications where they talk about Anguilla, you'll see a lot of villas. You'll see a lot of music. You'll see a lot of restaurants and bars with live music. But if you talk to the locals, they all jump on the ferry and go over to St. Martin.
That's what they told us to do.
So St. Martin is where they shop. It is where they go for fun. This is a relatively quiet island,
Very quiet.
with the exception of the rooster that has no internal time clock whatsoever. But this is a pretty quiet little island, as most of the Caribbean islands goes. There's some that are pretty noisy, but this isn't one of them. But I find it much slower, I think, than I had originally anticipated.
Yeah, and we actually sleep in.
I know.
That's the first.
Which is
right?
unusual, but nice that we actually sleep in till about 9 or 10 o'clock and then come
Yeah.
out and have a late breakfast and get our day started. But the day goes by really slowly, so it's okay.
And you know, the interesting thing is they do breakfast here between, some places don't start till 9 and some places start at 8. But I don't think you're going to find anything before 8 o'clock open here. And it goes till noon. Breakfast goes till noon. So when we are ending our breakfast in the United States at 10:30,
Yep.
they're just starting their breakfast
starting.
here.
Yep. It's pretty interesting.
So I do find it interesting that we do sleep late. I think this is our first vacation we ever slept late, really, on Like, we're
We usually
usually
wake
up
up early
at
in the
7
morning.
and ready to go.
Yep.
But now we like dragging out the bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, a little bit different energy. Also, Mondays is the island's closed. A lot of places are closed on Mondays, and if they do open, they open very, very late. So, it's a very different kind of vibe, but not an unfriendly vibe. The people here are fabulous. The food is good. We've gotten a lot of reactions about the food being amazing and the beaches being amazing. I'm still a little bit of a toss up between here and Curacao. Curacao is my passion place. So
It's going to be hard.
we'll let you know. We'll let you know which side of the table we fall on when this is all over. But we're here for 2 weeks. Our first visits to islands normally are a lot shorter, but sometimes they've gone as long as 3 months. But this is a 2-week visit. We'll have more, and we'll be sharing more. So,
Yep. So we're going to have breakfast, but before we go, I want to give you one last look at the beach that we are sitting in front. I'll get a little closer. Beautiful beach, beautiful sand, beautiful water. This part of the beach obviously is filled with boats. And they have a pier. And if you look out there in the distance, you see that there is a cruise ship. Now, they normally do not have cruise ship, but that is something new they are starting. We asked the locals how they feel about that. They have mixed feelings because they do need the tourist time. Their tourist season is very short. So this is where we're eating. This is what it looks like around. So there you have it. I want you to have a great day. We will be back. I'm going to go in and finish my breakfast, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.